I'm home. Morgana, are you here? Good. I need some time alone. All right, let's see if I've completely lost my mind. If you're there, entity, player, whatever you are, manifest yourself. Nothing? Maybe I need to be more specific. Let's see. Display a message only I can see. Was it just a fluke? Or maybe... I kindly request a change in the background music. Something classical, preferably piano. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Can you change my outfit? What the? No, give me my clothes back. At least you possess some sort of twisted sense of humor. Can you provide any information about yourself? Who or what are you exactly? Of course, it wouldn't be that easy. Let's try something else. Show me a stormy night, right now. Limitations. I need to understand the boundaries of this connection. Can you give me a weapon? Put it in my hands? Figures. If I can change the background music, maybe it's limited to... Let's try to change the lighting in the room. I see. Still, this is not very conclusive. Are you the one responsible for Mona's disappearance in the cognitive world? Give me a sign if that's the case. One last test for now. Can you make a save point appear? Like in a game? Well, this is going to require much more extensive testing. But at least I know I'm not entirely delusional. Yet...
Goro, what are you doing?
Ah, Morgana. Perfect timing. Remember our discussion about my theory?
So the music changed just because you asked for it.
Indeed. Only Akira and I noticed it, suggesting it either existed solely in our perception or it was genuinely there, unnoticed by others.
Like when Yaldabaoth merged mementos with reality, and most people couldn't see the giant bones and the blood rain. You and Akira perceived the song because you believed in it. Is that right?
An astute observation. Additionally, when Akira asked this entity to change the music, nothing happened. Which means...
Which means you can control reality? Where's the limit? Have you tried anything else?
Not much so far, but... Watch this. Entity, if you're there, change the lighting in the room.
What the? How did you do that? Is this a trick?
I didn't. It seems our player did.
This is incredible! What else can you do? Can you make me human? Or summon a mountain of sushi?
Well, player, can you?
Nothing is happening.
It shouldn't come as a surprise. I've already tried similar requests. It seems the entity can only affect non-narrative elements. Changing you or conjuring objects would alter the story too much. Imagine if I could just spawn a huge mansion, a load of money, or even an army of tanks.
An army of tanks? That's the first thing that came to your mind? Seriously?
Third thing, but you get my point.
Yeah, I see. So what's our next move?
We need to test the limits of this connection and see how we can use it to our advantage against Maruki, I suppose.
What if we use it to gather information, like ask it to highlight important clues in our surroundings?
Not bad. Entity, can you emphasize any objects relevant to our mission? Nothing obvious. Perhaps we need to be in a more story-relevant location.
Oh, what about Chihaya, the fortune teller? If anyone could give us insight into this weird situation, it'd be her, right?
Clever thinking, Morgana. It doesn't hurt to try. Yes, let's pay her a visit when we have some time. You're really going to help me with this, aren't you?
Don't worry, we'll figure it out one way or another. I am humanity's hope, after all.
I appreciate that, little prince. Truly.
Well, I'm curious about that too, you know? But for now, let's go to bed. It's extremely late.
Right. That was quite a long and meaningful day. Can you play LeBlanc's theme?
Oh, Goro.
Never mind.
Welcome back to the Velvet Room, Trickster. Your presence in the cognitive world has been rather scarce of late.
Perhaps I found myself with more pressing matters to attend to.
Is that so? How fascinating. Well then, listen carefully. I've summoned you to relay a message from the narrator, as it were. If you truly wish to unravel the secrets of your existence, you must first restore the reality you knew and defeat the ruler of this worldwide distortion.
How convenient. And how am I to trust that this isn't merely your own agenda, masquerading as the narrator's will?
Ha 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 ha, my dear boy. If you're so convinced that everything is written and controlled, why would my words be an exception to that rule? And if doubt still plagues you, I suggest you cease this idle waiting and focus on your original quest. Maruki's influence grows stronger with each passing moment. The longer you hesitate, the tighter his grip on this world becomes.
Does it truly matter to defeat a fictional antagonist?
Does it? Does it not? You are free to abandon your quest, of course. The situation will simply persist, unchanging until the end of your time, which may be never. Is that what you desire, Trickster?
Man, I hope this works. It's been forever since we all hung out together.
The beach trip wasn't that long ago. Though I must say, your enthusiasm for this group bonding is rather amusing.
Hey, don't act all cool about it. I know you care too, Mr. Tsundere.
I am not a tsundere.
Now you're just like Mona. I'm not a cat.
I'm going to kill—
Hey there, boys.
Oh, hello there.
Make yourselves comfortable. I've got some snacks ready in the kitchen.
Awesome. Thanks, boss.
Thank you, boss.
Don't mention it. It's nice to see you kids getting together like this. Reminds me of the old days.
Don't worry. There will be plenty of other days in the future to make this place as lively as it should be.
Man, this is gonna be weird, but we gotta make it work, right?
Precisely. For Anne's sake and, well, you know the rest.
Good evening, everyone. I trust I'm not too early.
Not at all, Yusuke. We've just arrived ourselves.
Yeah, come on in. Wanna help us set up the decorations?
Certainly. I brought some of my own creations to add to the ambiance.
I'm glad you made it, honestly. Thank you for coming. It means a lot.
I wouldn't dare to let Anne down on her special day, though I must admit, the prospect of facing Akira is unsettling.
Dude, it'll be fine. We're all here for Anne, right?
Coast clear? No sign of you-know-who yet?
Futaba, how long have you been hiding up there?
Long enough to hack into my mom's new security system. On the other hand, her password was Sojiro's birth date, so there's that.
Is that so?
For real? Did you find some secret scientific stuff about the end of the world or something?
Well,
More importantly, Futaba, you can't avoid Akira forever. This party is about mending fences, remember?
easy for you to say. You're not the one who literally has to live with someone who hates your guts.
Perhaps we should finalize the cake presentation before Anne arrives.
Good idea. Ryuji, would you mind giving me a hand with that?
Sure thing, buddy.
All right, I'll let you have your fun.
You ain't staying with us, boss?
Not that I don't want to see you all, but Wakaba thought that we could use some alone time like last time. She made a reservation at that new restaurant that serves, what is it called? Molecular cuisine?
Ah, I've heard of it. It's in Chinatown, right?
Yep, that's the one. I'd really like to cook for her, but she's been so overwhelmed lately with all she's working on. Maybe going out to eat would help her clear her head. Tell Anne that I wish her a happy birthday, all right?
We will pass on your wishes. Thank you for your trust.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome home, honey.
Hello, Akira.
Yo, what's bonkin'?
Brought the drinks. No alcohol this time.
Oh, man, why? It was so much fun last time.
Ask Makoto.
She can be so scary sometimes.
Speaking of which, you didn't invite Hifumi?
It's, kinda complicated. Plus, she's not really one of Anne's friends, so...
Akira, do you want to help me install the decorations?
Dunno. Does it involve nude paintings?
Hey. Come on, guys. This is Anne's party. Let's try to keep things chill, yeah?
Yes, let's. For Anne's sake.
Good evening, everyone. Am I late?
Nah, you're right on time. We're still setting up.
Evening, Makoto. Will Sei-san be joining us as well?
She sent her apologies, but she can't make it. Apparently, she couldn't reschedule her gala meeting with the SIU.
Ah, I see. Typical Sei-san. Makoto, would you mind helping Futaba with the streamers?
Yeah, come on up. I need someone tall enough to reach the ceiling.
Hello, everyone. Oh my, it looks wonderful in here already.
Ah, Haru, your artistic eye is always appreciated. What do you think of the color scheme?
It's lovely, Yusuke. Very Anne.
At least someone appreciates your art.
Akira.
I'm so sorry I'm late. Practice ran over and then I had to run all the way here.
No worries. You're just in time to help with the final touches.
Great. What can I do?
Perhaps you could assist Haru-san in the kitchen? I believe she's preparing some last-minute appetizers.
On it, Akechi-san. Or should I say, unhinged Akechi.
Ah, right. I should have known it would follow me everywhere. Did you enjoy the show, Yoshizawa-san?
If you allow me to share my honest opinion, it was interesting. My father certainly enjoyed the ratings.
As usual, that's quite the powerful and controversial opinion you share here, Yoshizawa-san. It's sure to spark some heated debate.
Surprise!
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Happy birthday,
Happy
birthday,
Anne.
We managed to keep it a secret all day. This is amazing. Thank you all so much.
At last, the VIP has arrived.
I love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Your face right now makes it all worth it. You deserve all the happiness in the world, Lady Anne.
All right, let's get this party started. Who wants cake?
Cake first. What about proper nutrition?
You are one to talk.
I think we can make an exception for a birthday.
Here. Careful with the candles. This is perfect. I'm so happy to have all of you here.
Hey, it's not every day our favorite model grows 1 year hotter. I mean, older.
Ryuji!
We wouldn't miss it for the world, Anne.
Indeed, your friendship has been a beacon of light in our lives.
Yeah, it has.
So what have you all been up to lately? It feels like ages since we've all been together.
Oh, you know, same old. School, training, trying not to fail exams.
Speaking of which, how did your midterms go, Ryuji?
I think I nailed it. Akechi helped me study, you know? He was ruthless.
Is that so?
I'm glad it paid off. You did it all on your own, though.
Nah, man, you've been a big help. And what about you, Kasumi? It's been a while.
I've been working on a new routine for the upcoming competition. It's been exciting. My mentor says I've really improved my flexibility these last few weeks.
That's awesome, Kasumi. I can't wait to see it.
Perhaps we could all attend to show our support.
How have you become even more flexible? I can't even touch my toes when I bend down.
It's a lot of hard work, but I'm really motivated. The key is to never give up.
Exactly. When you are properly motivated, nothing can stop you.
I'll be there, Kasumi. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Thank you, Senpai.
We'll see about that.
Perhaps we should start with the gifts?
An excellent suggestion. Anne, if you would do the honors.
Oh, you guys didn't have to get me anything?
Too late. No takebacks.
Here, Anne. Hope you like it.
Ryuji, these are perfect. How did you know I needed new ones?
Just remembered you mentioning it once. No big deal.
I hope this meets your approval, Anne. Your radiance has always been an inspiration.
Wow, oh, Yusuke. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Whoa, the colors are amazing. Your eyes really shine on this painting.
A remarkable likeness, Yusuke. Your talent never ceases to amaze.
Thank you, Susui-san, Goro. However, it is the essence of a great model that can change a mere canvas into a masterpiece.
So you can paint models with their clothes on? I thought it was a requirement for them to be naked.
Is that sarcasm?
Oh, come on, Akira. Yusuke is always very respectful of his models. It's lovely, Yusuke. Thank you so much.
Here, open mine next.
Oh my gosh, Futaba, is this us as pixels?
Yep, I programmed it myself. Each charm has a special power-up.
Awesome. I can't wait to discover each one.
My turn, if I may.
Wow, Akechi, this is beautiful. But I don't smoke. Still, this is really cool. I love the color and the little engraved design.
Think of it as a symbol. It represents the fire within you.
The fire within me?
Mm-hmm. Use it to light candles, create ambiance, or simply as a keepsake to remind you of your strength and passion, your inner panther. It's a small flame, but in the right hands, it can start a roaring fire.
That's really thoughtful, Akechi. Thank you. I'll treasure it. You're totally right. You never know when you might need a little spark in your life.
That's the spirit, exactly. I'm glad you like it.
In which shop did you find such a gift?
All of these
It's
gifts
custom
are
made. I ordered it online.
I hope you like mine, Anne.
I see.
Oh, this is perfect.
What's yours?
I don't usually use those.
Her favorite lipstick color.
That they're coming
It works like a charm every time.
All right, Haru. You've been acting all mysterious. What's your gift?
Well, I wanted to do something special for all of us and everyone. My father has arranged for us to spend New Year's Eve in Paris.
For real?
Paris? For real?
What?
Indeed, we'll be flying in our private jet. I thought it would be a wonderful way to start the new year together.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, that's freaking awesome!
The City of Light. I can already envision the masterpieces I'll create.
Wow, that's big.
All of us?
What a generous gift, Haru-san. It seems we'll be spending quite a bit of quality time together soon.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Haru, I can't believe it. This is incredible.
How thoughtful of you, Haru.
Yeah, if we don't kill each other first.
This is incredibly kind, Haru. Thank you. You're welcome as well, Kasumi-chan.
Really?
Of course. There are 10 seats available, and with you included, that makes 9 travelers. I also thought about Mona-chan, and my father agreed that he can travel with us on Akechi-kun's lab.
I knew it. Every time you all go traveling, Wait. What?
How delightful. I'll be taking care of you for the entire trip. Looking forward to it.
This is amazing. So, who's the 10th person joining us? Should we invite Boss?
Don't know if he'd come if Mom has to stay here.
Yeah, I thought the same. Besides,
Maybe Mishima then.
Mishima. He's the busiest guy ever. He's spending all his time working on his app or meeting people. Besides, he can probably go to Paris whenever he wants now, right?
Well, then maybe we could invite Hifumi-chan.
Hifumi. Yeah. I got a better idea. Makoto, why don't you bring your sister? She could use some fun away from work, yeah?
That's surprisingly thoughtful of you, Ryuji. Well, if everyone else is all right with it, I could ask her.
You're all forgetting that this is Anne's birthday we're discussing. I think the 2 stars of the soiree have been rather silent, haven't they? Suzui-san, wouldn't you like to accompany our beloved Anne to Paris?
I would love to, but I don't want to impose...
Guys, are you serious? How could you just forget about Shiho?
Oh, How...
That's...
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Suzui-senpai, please forgive me. I don't know why you weren't the first person I thought of course.
Man, that's so awkward. Sorry, Shiho. Of course you'll be with Anne.
Well, that's settled then.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry, Suzui-san. Please forgive me. I don't know what came into my head.
It's okay, Okumura-san, everyone. Don't worry about it. Your offer is incredible. As long as Anne is happy, that is all that matters to me.
Glad we don't have any alcohol this time, if you're already this forgetful.
Well, now that all the gifts are open, why don't we play a game together?
Great idea.
That sounds lovely. What did you have in mind?
How about Never Have I Ever?
Boring. Where's the fun in that?
We're going to play them all eventually, aren't we?
Come on, Akechi, Futaba, it'll be fun. Plus, it's my birthday. No brooding allowed.
I'm in if Anne is.
I must admit, I'm quite curious.
why not? I'm curious too to see what secrets might surface.
Very well. Shall we begin?
It's going to be easy for me. I just have to say things only humans do.
Hey, that's cheating. I say Mona can't play.
I think it's fair considering how being a cat doesn't give him an advantage in most games. Justice will be served at last. Go for it, Mona-chan! You get it, Haru-chan.
It's my birthday, so I'll go first. Never have I ever dyed my hair.
Oh, come on, that's targeting. Never have I ever used my charm to get free stuff.
Maybe once or twice, or 10 times.
My turn. Never have I ever been to a maid cafe.
Oh, for real, Makoto?
Just...
Care to share that experience, detective?
A gentleman never tells, Kurusu.
My turn. Never have I ever, been on a romantic date with someone.
Oh, Mona. Well, you never asked me out either, duh.
What? Futaba?
Book your next Sunday, Morgana. You and I are going on a romantic date. That's settled.
But,
Does that mean I will have next Sunday all to myself? Oh dear. I wish you both all the best. Congratulations, little prince.
Very funny. But, alright. Thank you, Lady Futaba. It's a date.
Yay! Your turn, Kasumi.
Okay, let's see. Never have I ever visited an art museum.
I will drink proudly to this one.
Guilty as charged, I suppose?
Quite the cultured pair, aren't you?
One must appreciate beauty in all its forms.
Akira, it's your turn.
Never have I ever posed nude for a painting.
Ooh, I've had offers, but that's a little too much for me. Nope.
Jeez.
For real, man?
Oh, really, Akechi-kun?
Now that's interesting. I want to hear all about it.
That was a private arrangement for the sake of art.
Private. Is that what you call it when you undress my boyfriend?
You did what, Yusuke?
Akira, that's enough. It was my choice.
Your choice. And what about my feelings? Did either of you consider those when you were having your little artistic session?
We've been over this already.
It was never about...
Save it, Yusuke. I've seen how you look at him. You're not as subtle as you think.
You're being irrational. Akechi is my friend, nothing more.
An aesthetically pleasing friend, if I may.
What? Futaba, don't make it worse!
Guys, what's going on?
Akechi-kun, what is it all about?
Akechi, did you cheat on Akira with Yusuke?
I didn't cheat on anyone.
I don't even have to justify myself to.
It's okay, Keiichi. Let's all chill out.
I'm perfectly chill, unlike that pervert in Heat.
What?
Hold on, guys. Senpai? Are you talking about Kitagawa-kun?
Your possessiveness blinds you to the beauty of humanity, Akira. I should have known there can only be one meaning to your choice, and that is selfishness.
What?
You've always been secretive, and I was wrong to see it as humility. You are nothing but egotistical and selfish.
Selfish? You dare call me selfish, you ungrateful, hypocritical
What the
son of...
hell?
I don't know what is going on between you, but this is Anne's birthday. You need to stop.
Please, can we just...
I am not being hypocritical. You have completely lost your mind over your
You
distorted
disgust
desires.
me. You're nothing but a pretentious fraud who can't keep his eyes to himself.
And you're a
You
paranoid,
two,
controlling...
That's enough! This ends now. Akira, Yusuke, outside. Now. The rest of you, please excuse us for a moment. Gentlemen, this has gone on long enough. We're resolving this, here and now.
Resolve what? The fact that he...
Akira, please, let me speak. First, Yusuke, I understand your artistic passion, but you must acknowledge that the portrait was a sensitive matter. We should have considered all implications before proceeding.
I suppose you're right. Art can be blinding sometimes.
And Akira, your feelings are valid, but your reaction was extreme. Threatening Yusuke and stealing his work crossed a line.
He had no right to...
To what? To see me? Akira, I consented to that portrait. My body, my choice.
Akira, I never meant to cause you pain. The portrait was about capturing Goro's essence, not whatever you imagined.
And what essence is that? The one only you can see? And since when are you two on a first-name basis?
Enough, Akira, look at me. Look at me. What's really bothering you? This isn't just about a painting, is it?
You're slipping away. All of you. And he gets to see parts of you I wish you'd keep for me. Am I not special in your eyes?
Akira,
Akira, if I may interject. I think we all know how special you both are to each other. However, I refuse to accept the idea that the friendship you had with all of us was just a mask. The choice you made to accept this reality has separated us all. Without Goro's efforts, I too would still be completely blind to the truth of it all. And now, thanks to him, I remember everything we shared. How you freed me from those chains deep within my heart. How we agreed to defeat Yaldabaoth against all odds because we believed in our justice. How you were my light. Please, will you not consider the implications of your position?
Hey, everything okay out here?
Ryuji, perhaps you can offer some perspective?
Look, man, I get it. You're scared of losing Akechi, but pushing everyone away? That ain't the answer.
I'm not pushing...
Dude, you kinda are. We all miss you, you know? The real you.
He's right. Akira, our bond, it meant something. Doesn't it still?
Akira, remember what I told you? I am yours. And understanding me means understanding my connections to others as well. That includes Yusuke, Ryuji, everyone.
You're all... I don't know how to do this anymore.
Then let us help you. Starting now. Yusuke, I believe we owe Akira an apology for overstepping. And Akira, you owe Yusuke one for your threats, at the very least.
Akira, I'm truly sorry. I never meant to come between you and Goro.
I'm sorry to have caused you such feelings. I honestly didn't know you would care so much about a nude portrait.
I'm sorry too. You're right. I am not myself.
See? That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Baby steps, Ryuji.
Guys, I'm worried about Akira and Yusuke.
Should we make sure they're okay? It's fine. Every world savior gets entangled in a love triangle at some point.
Now, shall we rejoin the others? I believe we have a birthday to celebrate.
Yes, we should not make Anne wait any longer. But Akira, I believe we should discuss our situation again when the opportunity arises.
Yeah. 1 second, Goro.
Yes?
Is everything all right? Where are Akira-kun and Akechi-kun?
They're, still talking outside.
What happened exactly? It's unusual for Akira and you to raise your voices like that, Yusuke.
We had a bit of a misunderstanding. It's being resolved.
Misunderstanding? That sounded more like you were about to throw down!
Is everyone okay? Senpai seemed really upset.
Yeah, well, it's complicated, but we're working it out.
Indeed, we owe you all an apology for disrupting the celebration.
What was it all about? If you don't mind me asking.
It's, kind of personal, but we sorted it out. Right, Yusuke?
Yes, we've come to an understanding.
I'm glad to hear that. It's not like Akira-kun to get so angry.
He has been different lately. I hope everything's truly okay.
I usually love the gossip, but it hits different when it's about your friends.
You're right, Anne. I'm sorry this had to happen on your birthday.
Hey, come on! Let's not let this ruin the party. Lady Anne deserves better.
Mona's right. We should focus on celebrating.
Agreed. Anne, please accept our sincerest apologies for this disruption.
It's okay, guys. I'm just glad you're working things out. I'm still curious about that painting, though.
Come on, everyone here knows how Inari gets when he's got an idea in his head. Akira just got a bit jealous he wasn't the first to see Akechi's aesthetically pleasing manhood.
I believe we shouldn't press the matter further, Futaba.
Yeah, it'll be all right now.
Is everything settled then? How about some tea to calm everyone down?
That sounds lovely, Okamura-senpai, thank you. So, how long do you think they'll be out there?
Knowing those two? Could be a while.
I think it's nice that they can discuss things maturely in their relationship. Even last time at the zoo, they seemed really close to each other, didn't they, Anne?
Totally. They're meant for each other. Akira was never one to talk much, but with Akechi, he just can't stop bickering or trying to have the last word.
It seems they're having quite the lengthy discussion indeed.
Or maybe they're, you know, doing Peggy 18 stuff.
Oh. That's...
For real?
Goro, this whole situation, it feels off.
How so?
Think about it. This argument, the resolution, doesn't it feel a bit too convenient, considering what we know?
You're wondering if this is part of the script?
Exactly. Now that you've seen the truth, how the hell can you live with it? Are we really resolving anything, or are we just playing out some predetermined conflict that never mattered in the first place?
It's possible. But does that negate the emotions we felt? You were feeling quite angry, didn't you?
That's what's driving me crazy. How much of what I feel is real? If my shapeshifter act, or my fight with Yusuke, or my relationship with you is all part of the game. Is there room for anything authentic in it?
Perhaps that's not the right question to ask.
What do you mean?
Instead of questioning whether our feelings are genuine or not, we should focus on how we choose to live the present moment. Scripted or not, our choices still matter.
How did you come to this conclusion? If everything's predetermined?
Listen, when I asked that entity to change the music, and it did, that wasn't scripted. That was us pushing against the boundaries of our reality.
It seemed like it, but what are you saying?
I'm saying that even if parts of our story are written, we can still improvise. Maruki claims that awareness partially frees a character from the narrative. Our circumstances might be manipulated, but our reactions are our own. We can still surprise ourselves. And perhaps even whoever's writing or playing this.
Goro, we're at the mercy of unknown hands, and we have no idea what their goal is. Even the Velvet Room never mentioned such a world beyond our dimension. What if it's just an illusion of freedom they're giving us, like with Yaldabaoth? A game rigged from the start?
And what if it's not? I agree we need more information. But in the meantime, instead of doubting every interaction, let's focus on making choices that feel true to us. Real or not, that's all we can do. Follow what we are driven to do, and see if it feels right in your heart or not. You understand that more than anyone else.
Maybe you're right.
I'm always right.
Uh-huh. Some may disagree.
Well, they are free to do so, just as I am free to not care.
Right. Oh, shut up.
Fuck off.
So, this reconciliation,
Whether it was meant to happen or not, we chose to make it genuine. Personally, I felt quite a weight lifted off my shoulders to see the two of you talking so openly, as well as a variety of other disgusting emotions that usually accompany your mere presence by my side. That's what matters. Isn't that why you chose this reality in the first place? Because what I make you feel outweighs everything else in your world. It even overthrows that cunning, calculated mind of yours.
Almost everyone agrees that following my heart was a mistake. You said it yourself. The biggest blunder anyone has ever made.
And yet here we are. What does your heart tell you now?
It tells me that I can't ignore the unhappiness around me any longer. That I can't keep helping others if I refuse to let them help me. That being myself isn't selfish as long as I'm honest. Thanks to you. It tells me that nothing I did was a mistake. And that I'm still willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for my own justice.
Well then, two sides, same coin. Or so they say.
Thanks, Goro. I needed that perspective. Is it wrong if I say that? It feels nice to share this burden with you.
I assure you, I'd feel far more isolated if you weren't in this with me. I don't know what makes us so special, if it's a curse or a blessing. But together, we'll uncover what's going on. I promise.
Never thought I'd see the day when I'd say this, but... Goro Akechi, you'd make a better therapist than Maruki, you know?
Please. Ryuji would make a better therapist than Maruki. Now, shall we rejoin our merry band of normal teenagers in that cramped cafe?
Lead the way, my hero.
Oh, shut it.
I think it's gone. Do you want to stay a bit here before we go back?
Yeah. Let's be quick.